February solicits then for 2023. We'll get into it. And first thing here is, how we've not been loving Zdarsky's Batman run? They thought they'd be really nice to us and give us 3 issues of it in February.
They're so, they're so thoughtful. Hey, but the 2 good names for art here, so I might be salty, but there's a little bit of sweetness with that.
Sorrentino. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Sorrentino and Camuncoli.
Yeah.
So.
So they're doing this whole Joker Year One thing, which is probably tying into Batman looking into this 3 Jokers business. But so we've got Joker holding like a red hood, like dome on the cover of issue 142, 143 and 144 are also solicited for February.
You remember on Arrested Development with Carl Weathers? I think it was from that. Is that where Not Interested comes from? Or is that from another thing he did? There was a famous sound clip of
I thought you were about to hit me with "That's how you get a stew going," because I remember him saying that a lot on the show.
Yeah. No, it was Not Interested. And that's how I feel about Joker Year One.
Yeah. You're going to read it anyway, though, Matt, because it'll be too interesting not to talk about.
Yeah, no, I know. This is what happens is I worked myself into a corner doing a show that now I can't. Stuff I normally wouldn't want to read, I get bullied into reading by you and by our listeners.
Only 1 or 2 things a month. It's not like that much. Come on now. You get to drop a lot.
No, that's true, but one of them is Batman that I'm really not enjoying, and I just have to keep going.
Okay, next up we have Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum issue 1. I suspect this is tying into the game, since that Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Yeah. I'm looking, it says something to do with DC Universe Infinite Annual.
Well, it says before Suicide Squad set sights on the corrupted Justice League in the upcoming video game. So,
there it is at the front.
Yeah. So.
I was looking at the bottom where it said, paying subscribers of the DC Universe Infinite Annual or Ultra subscription who read the digital issues of Suicide Squad will also receive bonus digital codes. So they're really going out of their way for this one. And it's John Layman, though. Like, I know it's a tie-in to the game, but Layman was a name that I enjoyed years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah. The only video game tie-in comic I've ever read was the Arkham City one, which was... around when I was starting to read single issues, which is probably why I bought it, because it just seemed like an easy thing to read. Next up, we got a new series called Sinister Sons from Peter J. Tomasi and David LaFuente. This is basically an evil take on Super Sons. It's Sinestro's kid and Zod's kid teaming up as an evil pair of Super Sons.
Okay. Monkey Paw. I miss Tomasi and Super Sons. Monkey Paw goes down. You get Tomasi and Sinister Sons.
I think I like the novelty of this concept, but the backup setting this up that's in one of the books, I didn't really like the first one, and I didn't even bother reading the second one this week because I had so many books to read. So
you made the right decision. I read it just to be like, maybe it'll pick up in the back half. I was wrong.
Yeah. So I can't say I'm particularly excited for this. But hey, it's the thing. It exists. It's cute that it exists, but I don't think I care that much.
I do like that the cover seems to be aping the original Super Sons cover.
Yeah.
So
that'll be intentional for sure. So very good. Then we have Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong issue 5.
That's a great cover.
So that'll be coming. Oh yeah, it's Godzilla's reflection on the Hall of Justice. So that's cool. We got Batman Off-World issue 4, which we know is coming soon because all the books this week were spamming ads at me for it.
Yeah, coming out next week actually. So.
Oh well, we'll find out soon how we feel about it then, won't we? Batman and Robin issue 6 solicited. So that's still going. Batman Brave and the Bold issue 10. Who have we got on this one? Kerschel? Kerschel, yeah. Turin Ronbrack.
You can't tell me that's not a name from Lord of the Rings.
We got Delilah S. Dawson and Dan Waters. Dan Waters is the only name here that I recognize out of those writers. So, Hey, I don't know. We'll see. We got Detective Comics 1082. Ramvi's still going strong. We got art by Federici in this issue, so that's something to be excited about.
And Stefano Raffaelli, so that's good too.
Nightwing 111. Also a nice cover. You know, I've been digging these like simplistic covers where it's just blue, black, and white on these Nightwing covers. But so that's coming in February. We got Birds of Prey issue 6, which I imagine is coming around the end of that first arc. I imagine.
And Leonardo Fernandez on art on this issue, so maybe this is like a in between. Yeah.
Oh, this description looks like it's deep into the arc, so I don't know. Maybe it's just he's the other artist on the book, I guess.
Could be.
Outsiders issue 4, yeah, so that's still going. Catwoman issue 62, not much to say there. Penguin issue 7, King's book still going strong. Harley Quinn 37, Poison Ivy 19, Wesley Dodds The Sandman issue 5, Jay Garrick The Flash issue 5, Alan Scott Green Lantern issue 5, all these Golden Age characters.
What's this?
And then we get to Red Hood the Hill issue 0, which is from Sean Martinborough and art by Tony Atkins and Morita. And this is it's 48 pages, so it doesn't say one shot, so I'm not sure if it is, but it sounds like a one shot.
No, it's a collection.
It's a collection. Oh.
Yep. Red Hood Outlaw 51 and 52.
Oh, so Connor's already read them now.
Yes.
That's a shame.
You'll have to let us know.
That's a shame. Okay, fair enough.
Wait, wasn't the hill where the Batgirls lived?
It was, yeah. That was their area, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, but they are releasing that with a purpose because Red Hood the Hill issue 1 is out. It's a 6-issue miniseries by the same writer, but with Sanford Green on art.
So as much as I kind of roll my eyes at this, Sanford Green on art makes me curious enough to check it out.
You heard it here, everyone. He just committed to this issue 1.
I'll at least one issue. It comes out in February. I'll probably forget about it and then get mad at myself, as always happens. Future me gets
it's
mad
out on
at
the
present
13th.
me.
This is a Valentine's treat to yourself.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It's Valentine's Day to be, no wife, I will not partake in romantic moments. I have to read Red Hood.
And you know what happens to me when I read Red Hood? It makes me very angry.
Okay, so yeah, you may say, well, I mean, what is the description of this? Welcome to the Hill, formerly one of Gotham's most dangerous suburbs, a place that required its residents to band together to keep themselves safe when the police, and sometimes even Batman, wouldn't. Now, as the Hill finds itself gentrifying, old habits die hard as the vigilante known only as Strike works her team to keep the town safe. But she's not alone. Jason Todd, one of the Hill's newest residents, and I'll just, that'll do. I think it feels weird too that it's not acknowledging that the Batgirls have been keeping the Hill safe for a while.
And that's why I had that question, because if it really was one of the most dangerous places, then why isn't he running into the Batgirls? Because I can't imagine they moved out.
Yeah, very strange. I mean, I do like that they're keeping the Hill as an area of Gotham, like a consistent thing that we can talk about.
Yeah.
Just like we have the Narrows, we have, different parts we can talk about. I like building the cities up like that, but that's a bit weird. We got Action Comics 1062. This is Jason Aaron and John Timms, and I'm actually just kind of sad because it's not.
Yeah, but then we're trading for a Jason Aaron Bizarro story, which has me very excited.
I'd still rather have Philip Johnson, but I mean.
Yeah, I know, but Bizarro, Jason Aaron. Did you ever read his Wolverine and the X-Men?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hoping that's what the tone is.
I read all of that, I think, or at least most of it. If I didn't,
yeah.
We got Superman issue 11. David Baldian on the art on this one with Williamson. So very good.
Very busy cover.
It is indeed. We have Kneel Before Zod issue 2. I forgot this existed, but this is the new series coming out. We got Batman Superman World's Finest issue 24. We got Power Girl issue 6. We got Fire and Ice Welcome to Smallville issue 6, which is the final issue of this book. We got Wonder Woman issue 6, and yes, of course, why not just have another fantastic cover that you could put in the wall as a poster, because this book just seems to get those
Good
consistently.
Lord. Just ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it's just King. We keep saying this, but King's got blackmail material on someone.
He worked for the CIA. We'd be stupid to believe that he doesn't.
We got Amazon's Attack issue 5, and we were quite positive on that first issue, so I'm actually invested in when this pops up now. So that's cool. We got Peacemaker on the cover with the team in sight. They don't really have a name. I guess just the Amazons, but but maybe Marvel's there. I wouldn't really count her as an Amazon, but whatever.
No, but she gets her powers from Amazonian goddesses. So
sure. All right, Flash issue 6 is next up on the list, with a very horrifying looking cover. You got like a bunch of aliens sort of grabbing at Flash. It's very zombie-esque. Very cool. Mike Deodato Jr. still on the art in this one, along with Trish Mulvihill. Then we got Speed Force issue 4.
That's a different book.
Yes. We have Titans issue 8 coming out. Very good. Steven Segovia on the art in that issue. We have Green Lantern issue 8 with a very nice cover by Steve Beach. He's been doing the action covers recently. And I can't help but notice that my boy Kyle is on the cover of this one. So he
is, him in a stupid mask.
Kilowog's also there, which I'm also happy to see. But I am delighted for this.
I love Steve Beach's art, but Hal has the biggest stank face I've ever seen.
He looks very pissed off. Yes, it's very true. Hard to deny that, but it's still very pretty from an art point of view. It's just really nice. There's a big clock behind him as well. I wonder if we'll get some, not time travel, but like some, maybe something time related going on. We got Green Lantern War Journal issue 6, which is cool because now that Johnson's off action, I'm happy that he's got another ongoing book. I hope he ends up in something else soon, so he's got something alongside this book. But I am excited for more War Journal. We have Green Arrow issue 9. Waller's shaking hands with Green Arrow on the cover.
As the Hall of Justice is seemingly burning behind them.
I didn't read the last issue, Matt. I don't know if I'm going to go back and do it.
You don't have to. I'll keep reading it. See, this is what I do, guys. Y'all guilt me into reading Batman, but then I'm still reading Green Arrow. So you're welcome.
Shazam issue 8. Up next, we got Goran.
No, he's surrounded by T-Rexes.
He is. Well, I mean, we know that he's got a debt to pay to some T-Rexes. So we know that's coming. Yeah, we got Goran Suzuka on the art in this one. I don't know that name, so no idea if that's good or not, but we'll find out. So cool. We got Blue Beetle issue 6, which you've caught up on and have been enjoying. So good to see. Same team on that per usual. We got Batman 89 Echoes issue 3 with someone's went into painstaking lengths to make an almost photoreal looking Catwoman from that movie on this cover.
It's got Michelle Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer.
That's not even my joke. That's a Key and Peele. When the two valets are talking about Batman, and they talk about Michelle Pfeiffer in the leather. It's so funny.
And now we got Superman 78, the Metal Curtain issue 4, and this has got Gene Hackman, Lex Luthor smirking away.
Not nearly as photorealistic, but imagine if it was.
I mean, credit, I can tell it's Gene Hackman, so I mean, the art's good in that sense, but it's definitely more comic booky looking.
He's fully, like, it's Gene Hackman's face on typical Lex, I would say, but yeah.
So you're saying that's Michelle McPfeiffer's tits in the Catwoman cover?
Could be. I'm not saying that they're not.
The artist went to painstaking detail to make sure every body part was correct. Oh dear. Next up we got the Batman First Night issue 1. Let's see what this is. This is Dan Jurgens writing with Mike Perkins on the art. I do think Mike Perkins is a good pick for a Batman book.
Yes.
So this is a Black Label Prestige Plus, so it's going to be 3 issues, all double-sized, so it's one of those. We have... The year is 1939. The world still reeling from the horrors of the First World War, and World War II is about to start, or has started, depending on where you live, is on the brink of the tipping into even more gruesome conflict as fascism is on the march and gathering strength in America's darkest corners. Against this backdrop, a series of violent murders has begun in Gotham, and the most recent emergence of the mysterious vigilante known as the Batman has the powers of the city. Has the power brokers of the city living in fear of institutionalized collapse. All of the evidence in the murder investigation defies logic. The perpetrators are men who died in the electric chair. But when the Batman, and this is hyphenated, by the way, right? The Batman comes face to face with one of these sickening anomalies, he barely escapes with his life, throwing into question his ability to survive in a world that is brutally evolving around him. Yeah, so this is a gorgeous cover by Perkins. It's got like the shape of Batman and his cape, and then all the art's inside that, and then there's like negative space, which is not white, it's more of a cream. But it gives it that kind of old school vibe. This definitely feels like we're doing Gotham by Gaslight, but we're doing Gotham by 1939 instead. Which that's interesting.
I'm here for this. I'm very excited. Like this type of stuff. Also, it looks like there's a werewolf on there, or if that's supposed to be a representation of Batman, I don't know. But it's got pointy ears and claws.
No, that's Batman. That's definitely
is Batman. That Batman with the claws like that?
You're talking about the overall silhouette.
Yeah, so the silhouette, it pokes off of where the guy's holding the gun, right?
Yeah. I think that's just maybe a more monstrous version of Batman.
Okay. Dang it. I was getting worked up for a werewolf.
There is gangsters in like suits with Tommy guns, though, if that's of interest to you.
Yeah, I love this era of Batman just because it was Batman before they realized what Batman could be, right? So it gets a little bit crazy.
Well, I don't think they're making...
I think is perfect.
I don't think they're making this though as if this is Batman written in 1939. I think this is like a new Elseworld of this is Batman existing in that time period. No, I'm sure there'll be differences because that's the point of doing this, is that you can do whatever you want with this version of Batman. But
because this Batman is further away from the Batman that we like. I trace our Batman to Frank Miller in year one, right? Like that's where modern Batman kind of starts. So anything like, especially like early Batman, those are such a different vibe. And if this is going to be doing that, that's going to be fun.
He does kind of have the more sticky out ears to the side that the original Batman outfit had, based on this cover. I like Dan Jurgens is a fine name. It's Mike Perkins that gets me excited, though. I feel like this concept with his art does sound really good. So the art has me more excited than the writer does, but I'm certainly game.
I think this is the type of story that Jurgens is very good to tell, because he's kind of playing with history in a way. But yeah, excited for this one. It's also, did you say it's one of the big prestige?
Yeah, it's going to be 3 issues that are all double size, give or take. So, one of those. Speaking of which, Batman City of Madness issue 3 is out in February with a phenomenal cover, which does kind of spoil the big moment in issue 1 that sold me on the rest of the book. But yes, issue 1 ended up being fantastic by the end. I don't know, have you went back and read issue 1 of this yet?
Not yet, because I know there's gaps between them. So I was going to wait till it was closer.
That's fair. But you should definitely read it before issue 2.
Oh, no. I still have it saved. Yeah. So it's ready to go. Well, should it, dude? If Comixology survives.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's getting everyone's moving over to Kindle app soon.
Yep.
So next up, we got John Constantine, Hellblazer, Dead in America, issue 2. This is the Cy Spurrier miniseries that started the previous month. I have to be honest, I didn't remember this starting, but fair enough. I will say the cover's very nice. It's got Swamp Thing on there. It's very horror, lots of reds and blues. Really, really nice. We got Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries issue 2, Scooby-Doo Where Are You 126, and that takes us on to the collection, seemingly. So, just to quickly run through these, we got Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker. That's a hardcover. We have Tales of the Titans. This is just a soft cover. Is this just the 4 issues that came out called Tales of the Titans recently?
Yep, those are the 4 that I read with the Hales, Tini Howard, Steve Orlando, and Andrew Constant.
Yeah. We got Spirit World Collection, which is soft cover. We have City Boy Collection, which is also soft cover. We got the Vigil Collection, which is soft cover. We have Absolute All-Star Superman reprint, so speaks for itself. JL Ape, the complete collection.
Let's go.
Have you read this before?
I have not, but I remember reading Wizard magazine when this came out, and just, that cover will always live in my mind. So I can't think of a better way to spend $30.
Well, that's all over that. We got Lobo Big Fraggin' Compendium 1, which is a 1,200-page soft cover. collecting various mini-series and one-shots that are Lobo related.
Mm-hmm.
So, fair enough. If you're a big Lobo fan, then congratulations. I am not. So...
Nor am I, but that cover still makes me giggle just because it looks almost like he's wearing a Hawaiian shirt in a field of skeletons.
This is an interesting one next. We got Justice League Dark Rebirth Omnibus. Is this the first, like, Rebirth series that's had an omnibus?
Maybe?
Because obviously that was 2016, and so obviously we're just getting to the point now where maybe they're old enough that they're going to start doing this. I can't remember another one.
Yeah, I can't either, but there's another one underneath it, so maybe they're starting to roll these out.
So this obviously has the Justice League Dark issues that are 1 to 29, but it also has the various tie-ins and like event tie-in one-shots. I'm assuming it also probably has the backups when it became a backup in Justice League.
I would assume so, because that's where it ran.
Oh, it does, yeah. It says down at the bottom, yeah. Stories from Justice League 59 to 71, that'll be that.
Yep. And it also has the Endless Winter in there. It looks like all of it. So...
Oh, yeah, it's a beefy boy. It's almost 1,500 pages, so very good.
Do not drop it on your foot.
Then next up, we got The Flash by Joshua Williamson Omnibus Volume 1, so obviously his run went on a long time. This is 1,000 pages, and it's collecting 1 to 35 plus a couple of relevant Batman tie-in issues and various things. But so yeah, this has to be the first of 3 volumes, right? Because he went almost 100 issues.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, unless they just it has to be 3. There's no way they could do the second one be the rest of the run. It'd be too big.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because the next one would be the like what you would say 36 to 60 something.
Maybe 70-ish, yeah.
Yeah. And then the rest of it would be in there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So that's volume 1 of that. If you want to. Now I thought that run went very downhill, so I don't think I'd be interested in an omnibus, but it's there.
Although this omnibus, I would say, is where it was still pretty good and readable.
Oh yeah, the first part of it was where we were enjoying it more for sure. Then we got Barkham Asylum, which is a Joker dog and a... What's the other dog meant to be?
It looks like someone's cat, it looks like.
Is that a cat?
Yeah, definitely a cat. It's Hugo Mange. Hold on. Because this is Jester, the Joker's dog. The Hinge Pets I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know. This seems fun.
Yeah, that's obvious. This is a graphic novel, original seemingly. And then we got 100 Bullets Book 1 reprint. So this is 450 page softcover with the first 19 issues of 100 Bullets. So I think that'll be 3 volumes of that. Maybe 4. I can't remember how many there is total.
I've only read the first, I think 6 issues. Got it from the library way back in the day. So
yeah, so that's there. Batman Superman World's Finest Volume 1, The Devil Neza, softcover. I assume it already had a hardcover. Detective Comics Volume 4. This is the Tamaki stuff post the tower. So that's the arc that was after the tower.
It's the Riddler stuff that was going on.
So that's a softcover. Birds of Prey Progeny is the next Gail Simone collection. I don't know how many they've done of these. This is at least the second one, if not the third. But this is Birds of Prey 92 to 103. So I think this is second based on those numbers. And then we got DC vs. Vampires Volume 2 softcover.
I like to pretend this one doesn't exist.
Yeah. Deathstroke Inc. Volume 2 Year 1 softcover. I Am Batman Volume 2 Welcome to New York softcover. Naomi Season 2 softcover.
Oh yeah. Forgot about Naomi as a character. That stinks because she was fun.
Yeah. It felt like by season 2, a lot of her relevance had kind of diminished, sadly. Joker Man Who Stopped Laughing Volume 2, The Jurassic League softcover, Tim Drake Robin Volume 2 softcover, and that wraps it up. So very good.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Solicits for February. That was a lot of collections. I'm not surprised though, because it was quite late in collections last Solicits, if I remember right.